Here at the University of Denver, we are interested in understanding how genes that cause aging also contribute to neurodegenerative disease. Aging is the #1 risk factor for developing a neurodegenerative disease, such as Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and ALS. And this is going to become more and more of a problem because our baby boomer generation is aging rapidly. So every year, 4 million baby boomers turn 65. And our average age of diagnosis for a disease like Parkinson's is 62. So we expect that the incidence of these diseases is going to be increasing. And we have no cures available for these diseases. So we really need to be able to understand what's going on with the disease at a molecular level, so that way we can treat these patients in the future. In order to understand how aging genes contribute to neurodegeneration, we look at the role of these genes at the cellular level, at the tissue level, and then also how this affects the whole organism. This gives us the ability to understand how does this disease cause effects at all different levels within the animal. We are looking at how mutations in different genes cause aging, and what are the biological processes that are disrupted when these genes are mutated. And as aging is linked to neurodegeneration, we're also looking at how mutations in these aging genes collaborate with mutations in genes that cause neurodegeneration to cause a more severe degenerative state. So in my laboratory, we use the fruit fly Drosophila melanogaster, and this is an amazing model organism. 75% of all disease-causing genes in humans also cause a similar disease in the fly. So this gives us a unique opportunity to ask, what is these genes doing in an intact living animal? And that gives us the ability to ask questions that we can't ask in a person. So one of the advantages of using the fly is that we can do drug screening in a living animal that's actually behaving. And in many neurodegenerative diseases, there's a locomotor component to the disease. So our flies have these same types of locomotor behavior defects. So we can use a computer to track the movement of the fly, and then we can feed these animals different drugs and see if this makes their locomotor behavior better. And then later on we can test whether or not these drugs prevent the neurodegenerative state. Here at the University of Denver, we are using cutting-edge technology along with our genetic model organisms to be able to understand the role of aging in neurodegeneration. And this will help us identify therapeutic compounds for the treatment and possibly prevention of neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and ALS.